Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sons of Liberty. Today, we are going to be taking the How Woke Are You quiz by Babylon Bee. I've got dripped out to honor the LGBTQ and everything that they've done for this nation.
And obviously, hopefully we get an A+ on this, because if anybody's ever watched our podcast, they would know how woke we are.
We are very woke. We want all pilots to be minorities, but we don't want to spoil anything more, so we'll just get into it here.
Yes.
A movie comes out including representation for all races. How do you respond? A, you applaud the filmmaker's diversity and enjoy the movie. B, complain about lack of representation for LGBT people. C, yell, "Stay in your lane, whitey," whenever a white person comes on screen. Or D, scream at the sky. Which do you do?
Honestly, I think screaming in the sky has proven to be very effective for the woke community, and I think that's something we should try to focus on and continue. But honestly, I'm thinking stay in your lane, whitey. Like, how can you say you're representing all races when you have a white guy in the movie? You can't have a white guy in the movie. They've had enough movies.
Yeah. President Trump says something reasonable. What do you do?
Oh, wait, hold on. This is a loaded question. This assumes that Trump would say something reasonable.
So is the woke thing to just skip the question?
This is a bigoted quiz already.
It really is so bigoted.
Like, what if I was disabled and not able to answer the question? It's ridiculous.
It's
I can't believe we're
terrible.
even taking this test.
President Trump says something reasonable. What do you do? A, applaud him. B, blame it on the Russians. C, take it in the streets to protest while wearing a genital-themed hat. Or D, scream at the sky.
I like the screaming at the sky they're including that.
They're really reinforcing that, but I think they're just reinforcing stereotypes about woke people. And
We do scream in the sky for no reason. We can't be always screaming at the sky, though. We have to have some substance. So I think the genital hat.
honestly,
Honestly,
I agree.
I would take this one step further. A genital hat and a mask with a genital on it. I think that would really hammer home the point.
You see a man opening a door for a woman. Ugh.
Oh, just
What
the
a-
question. I can't even. That should be immediate jail time. Who would do such a? This is 2024. This quiz is triggering me.
A, you continue about your day as though you didn't just witness an egregious violation of her womanhood.
You can't go about your day after something like that.
It's
Your
crazy.
silence is violence.
It's ridiculous. All right, lecture him on his problematic behavior. We could beat him to death with your well-worn copy of The Feminine Mystique. Very academic, yes.
This is very. I think this person's read the woke literature. Now I give them a pass for some of the other things.
Yeah, the last one is scream at the sky, but I mean, honestly,
We're
needs
always
to be this
screaming at
one.
the sky anyway. That's a given. Obviously, beat them to death. People like this shouldn't even be allowed in society.
a coworker says good morning to you as you sit down at your desk. What do you say back? Do you say good morning? Excuse me, I did not consent to this conversation. Good day. It's punchy. I like it.
It
It's
grabs
to the
the attention.
point.
It makes them realize what they're doing wrong.
Yes.
Like, it makes them think.
Number 3, how could it possibly be a good morning when women only make 77 cents on the dollar, you pig? Thank you. Someone finally speaking up.
Finally said it. I bet you a man asked that question. Only a man would assume it's a good morning. Because look at what men have compared to all the women.
Of course. And the last one, excuse yourself, walk down to the parking lot, then scream at the sky. Honestly,
I like that one, not because
do
of
like
screaming
that
at the sky, because we get to get out of work, which really kicks the white patriarchy in the ass completely. And it says, you know what? After receiving such a statement like that, I don't even need to work anymore. And I think we need to be more accepting of people who don't want to
I
go to
should just
work.
get my pension right then. And
Yeah.
then I walk out and I get paid the rest of my life to do nothing.
And I would say I would go right to my lawyer's office right after that.
I would say, hey, I want my money. And then I would pull up my mask and then go march in a parade. You get a $1,500 tax refund check from the IRS. What do you do with the money? Take the family to Cracker Barrel.
Ooh, Cracker Barrel.
And then put the rest in savings like a responsible human. We don't do that. Saving. What is savings?
Savings is when you have when the credit card, when you get your credit card statement and it shows $1,500, that's how much is on the credit card.
That's
how much
actually
you have
your
to
savings.
spend, right?
That's your savings.
That's your savings,
Yes.
right?
Yep. Number 2, mail it right back. Don't you know that tax cuts kill people?
Honestly,
I'll
that's
give that
true,
money
because
back.
we do want the government having the most money as possible.
Yes.
So the
Because they know how to take care of us. They love
Yeah.
us. They put us first.
They'll find a way to put it to good use, like better than I would be able to.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, they spend all day doing this. I spend all my time in marches.
They
so
got
I
their
can't do
master's
anything.
degree in gender studies, and they know what will be best for, for those things to go back to maybe get some federal funding for the LGBT education and re-education camps. So I think that would be probably better.
A cisgendered male is driving along the street. As you walk down the sidewalk, what is the proper course of action?
Of course, he would have a car, and we wouldn't.
Yeah, it's evil. Okay, number 1, smile and wave.
You think are they serious? You think a cisgender male is worthy of respect and dignity? Are you serious?
Oh,
these people are funny.
Stop it. Number 2, glare at them, then run back to your house to write about how badly he oppressed you on your Tumblr account. Number 3, begin pounding on his window and scream, "Stay in your lane, whitey!"
Ooh, I like that because it's
aggressive.
consistent, because we're sticking with the stay in your lane, whitey avenue, and I honestly think that fits our narrative. Because if we just keep saying things over and over again, eventually they'll believe it.
Yeah.
And
that's
it
how
go
lies
along
work.
with it.
I mean, the truth, my subjective truth
Yes,
works.
yes.
Yes. Freudian slip, sorry. Leap in front of the car as a metaphor for how oppressed you are, then scream at the sky as you wait for him for help to arrive. So this is more like, I'm getting like climate protester vibes here.
I think we already should have been in the street before that.
True.
Like,
the fact that we even let that man drive out of his driveway, the cisgendered bigot drive out of his driveway, that's the problem.
The fact that he was able to be on the street as a cisgender man and even have a room to drive without him being confronted with us, he probably doesn't even think about Palestine and the people that are struggling, or climate change, all the people that are dying of climate change. He probably doesn't even think about them. No. And the fact that we're not letting him know is ridiculous. So
stay in your lane, whitey. An ethnic food restaurant opens in your city. What do? Try it out and keep patronizing it if I have a good experience?
Patronizing, that's kind of too big of a word.
I don't understand patronizing.
Yeah, kind of too
Let's
big
just
of a
skip
word.
that one. I don't get that.
I don't like big words. I don't like
long syllables. Like, use emojis. Like, grow up.
Grow up.
Protest the restaurant's blatant cultural appropriation. I like it, but we need to be more specific about protest. Protest the restaurant for not giving away all of its food for free in the Marxist business model. I like it. It's specific. It's protesting for a specific reason. I like it. The fourth one is scream at the sky. I say we stick with the third one.
I think because it's already implied that we're just going to scream in the sky. So, but I also think we need to clarify that we protest in the street to purposely block cisgender males so that they know that it's them that's the problem.
We go to the ethnic restaurant, buy some tacos, and then throw it at their cars they drive by. Whoa, hold on. It says we're at the minimum level of wokeness. It says, you're pretty woke, but one little slip up and the left will eat you alive. Better get woker. Why don't you try screaming at the sky more? We are trying to be diverse in our opinions, Babylon B. I can't even.
Guys, please, don't look at us as...
We're so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I did my best.
We need to realize that we could never be woke enough. It's a daily struggle that I struggle with because of my straight white maleness that is deep inside of me that I just can't. It's my human nature.
You know what? You're right. I could sit here crying all day about how I'm not woke enough. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because we will always have each other. Aww. And it doesn't matter what the whiteys say. Stay in your lane, whitey.
Hey, woman,